Also, the obsession with culture wars and wars against Mickey Mouse and banning books. President thinks that's extreme. That is not what the American people care about or what they want. And so to him, adding a little ultra to it, give it a little extra pop.
Who came up with this phrase Ultra-MAGA? Why the need to kick it up a notch? Well, MAGA wasn't enough. I mean, why now use this phrase?
I will tell you is the president's phrase, and the president made those comments himself just last week, as you know. And I think what has struck him is how extreme some of the policies and proposals are that a certain wing of the Republican Party that is taking up too much of the Republican Party are for and are advocating for. And you've heard the president talk about this. But it's not just obviously putting at risk a woman's right to make choices about her own health care. It is also, as you heard him talk about this morning, Rick Scott's extreme plan that will raise taxes on 75 million Americans making less than $100,000 a year. It is Rick Scott's plan to get rid of, eliminate, that's what sunset means, get rid of, Medicare and Social Security, something people over 70 in this country rely on. And it's also the obsession with culture wars and wars against Mickey Mouse and banning books. President thinks that's extreme. That is not what the American people care about or what they want. And so to him, adding a little ultra to it, give it a little extra pop. Go ahead.
So then who is an Ultra-MAGA Republican?
I would say people who support that portion of the Republican agenda.
So Rob Portman, Susan Collins, Mitt Romney, would they be Ultra-MAGA Republicans?
They can all make their own choices, Ed, and we can let others evaluate that. But I would say that the president's view is those who support a plan by Rick Scott, by Chairman Scott, that would raise taxes on 75 million Americans and get rid of, sunset, eliminate, whatever you want to call it, Medicare and Social Security. That's a MAGA position. And that includes the chairman of the Republican National Committee. That's a MAGA position. That is the chairman of the party. So that's what the president considers, but also, obviously, given 2/3 of the American people, according to a Fox News poll, believe that that Roe v. Wade should be protected. If you're on the other side of that, you're supporting an ultra-MAGA position in the president's view. So we don't need to name call individuals unless they have positions that are aligned with what he feels is the ultra-MAGA wing of the party.
What's his reaction every day to hearing that there are people referring to the administration as the regime and talking about him as if he's a dictator? Is he bothered by that, or does he just see it as politics as usual these days?
I haven't heard that one as much, but I would say that you heard the president, Ed asked him earlier today about Senator Scott's comments about him. And the president's response was he has a problem. And his view of a lot of these comments is that people are freaking out in some capacity, because if you look at Senator Scott, his plan that is going to raise taxes on 75 million Americans, even some people in his own party, not enough, but some people in his own party are backing away from. So, I don't think he spends a lot of time worried about people's angry tweets or angry verbal, missives. He spends time on laying out the contrast of what he's going to present with what their plans are.